So Clyde had defeated Fafner, by which he is lost, but only because Fafner had actually stood back up and he still can fight, by which he actually pushed Clyde's sword away when he's about to stab him, in which we actually knew what he'll actually have to do to defeat Clyde, which we actually seen Fulnir tell actually if she's ready to go, which she is, in which we actually see the second round actually happening, in which we actually see about to start. However, we saw Hugo actually appeared with his personal transportation artifact, which is called the floating, which it actually can fly, which I won't say the name, but we actually seen him told Clyde to hurry up and catch them, by which we actually knew that Spica won't hold back on her evil transformation, in which we actually knew that the rocks around Volnir was actually flowing, and she was about to capture him, in which we actually seen what this actually means, by which we actually saw Clyde tell her to stop, but it was actually too late, as we seen how Hugo actually congratulate them, but he actually say that they have bad news, in which we actually see that her time is actually up, as because the fact that her powers were too great, she was about to be put down, by which we actually knew what this all means, in which even though that Manifesta and Spica were friends, we actually knew that we actually see how this will actually end, in which Hugo actually told Clyde that he understand how he feel, but however, he will not actually not let Spica die. But we actually see how he has sympathy, in which we actually knew what this all actually means, by which Spica told Clyde in which she thanks him for everything, by which throughout their past together, in which how they actually became guardian and witch team, and we actually knew how they actually knew of each other, by which we actually see how Clyde is about to put Spica down himself by putting his sword into her head. However, we actually saw Folnir actually stop him from actually doing it, by which we actually see how he actually going to tell them how sacred his life is. By which he actually said that he's going to free them both, in which we're actually going to see how he's going to do that on the next chapter next weekend, which we actually going to see the shocking decision that Clyde and Spica is going to make for disobeying Hugo. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy joining here saying sign out. Laters and be safe.